tamp that fits correctly and that is sturdy is really important in my opinion. I worked on with a Krups machine for a while and ended up using a glass as a tamp with the flat, heavy bottom. It was just a short, stubby glass that I could really get around, get some good pressure on, and it fit the portafilter correctly. Just make sure that your tamp is doing what it's supposed to. That's important. I obviously, on this machine, it's a 58 millimeter, which is standard for our stores as well, so I'm able to use kind of my everyday tamp when I'm working with this machine. And some machines a lot of machines are switching to 58 millimeters as well. You see more and more of them. So it's a nice thing, but you should be able to find it pretty readily available. You should be able to find that information and get a good solid tamp for whatever your machine is. Obviously, when you tamp, this is a pretty low surface, but it could be your kitchen counter. You just want to make sure to get a nice level pressure there. If we're talking about a commercial setting, again, I recommend getting a weight scale. You can pick one up for 10 bucks at Walmart. That's how much mine cost. And it's just, again, it's not something you're going to use for every shot. It's a calibration tool. Same with the gram scale. It's a calibration tool so all of your staff is on the same page. And in your household, it just gives you an idea. It gives you the ability to change your tamp. What happens if you tamp with 20 pounds? Well, if you don't know what 20 pounds is, you don't know. So the nice thing about these scales is it makes your changes very deliberate. It gives you a lot. It just helps to educate you. Okay, so again, we just want a nice level surface. And then I'm just going to put the excess coffee into the trash can. So I'm going to run a shot now, and I have no idea how it's going to run because I haven't ran a shot yet today. So we'll see how it goes. So as you can see, the coffee's coming out really fast. And if you notice, I'm not using any shot glasses right now to judge it. You shouldn't need to. You should be able to look by the pace and the flow of the espresso whether or not it's a good shot, whether or not it achieves what you're looking for. So that one ran too fast, so we're going to go ahead and run another shot. A couple other things that you're always going to see me do. You're always going to see me flush my group head. That's not a flush. At least 2 seconds for a flush. And you're always going to see me wipe my portafilter. All of these old grounds, they're already spent. We don't want to continue extracting them. They're going to add a bitter flavor to our shot. Same with the group head. You always want to clear the screen of a group head. Okay, so if we're looking at this shot, okay, we're getting closer. It looks a little more consistent as it flows. You can see the legs right there are about the thickness of angel hair, which is what I'm looking for, about closer to angel hair, but between angel hair and spaghetti. You can see we've got nice golden color, so this is pretty much what I'm looking for right here. And I'm looking for to run about an ounce. Generally, it's going to be a little lower than an ounce in about 25-26 seconds. And that's going to depend on the machine as well. For instance, our La Marzocco in the lab, it starts at 5 seconds. It's always at 5. If it starts at 3, you know it's running too fast. If it starts at 7, you know it's running too slow. So that's an easy way to gauge. This machine I'm still learning. It seems to be close to that though. About 4 to 5 seconds is about how long it's taking. You know, I have a Simonelli that we work with that takes about 3 seconds is all that one takes, and then it starts. So depending on the machine, but know your equipment. That's a big part of it, is you really do want to know your equipment. Don't be afraid to go online and learn as much about your equipment as possible. That's just going to make you a better barista.